Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's an organization investing in the future of classical music, a cause they've been supporting in the Rose City for 120 years. Here to share more, we welcome from the Monday Musical Club of Portland, Cynthia Marberry and Gus Pappelis. Good to have you both with us. Let me start with you, Cynthia. The group has been around 120 years, founded in 1904, and it was just women, right?
Yes, it was. Originally, it was just women, and it continued to be just women until the late 70s.
Wow, wow. And what was your goal at that point?
In the late 70s or the beginning?
In the beginning. What was the whole purpose?
The beginning, the women wanted to improve the musical appreciation of the citizens of Portland.
Yeah.
And they supported youngsters by providing instruments, youngsters that were taking music lessons.
Right.
They were also supportive of musical groups in the area, and they established their own chorus or choir.
Oh, that's awesome.
And entertained
Right.
with their chorus and choir. So music appreciation was probably their goal at that time.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gus, what are some of the accomplishments you look at the group has accomplished over the years? Tell me.
So much.
Tell me about the Keller Auditorium.
You know, before it was a Keller Auditorium, there was this financial campaign to raise money for an auditorium, a community auditorium. Well, that's the Keller Auditorium that it turned into, and that was the Monday Musical Club was instrumental in raising funds for that. And then for almost every Portland Opera, the Oregon Symphony, Portland Youth Philharmonic, the years that they were established, the Portland, our Monday Musical Club started donating money to them right from their inception, and has been doing it every year ever since.
That's fantastic. How do you raise the
supporters.
funds that you give to the groups? Cynthia?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Well, our chorus was instrumental in raising some of the funds. We raised money by providing the community with several shows or what you might samplers during the year, and we asked for donations from people who come in the door.
Right.
We very seldom charge for anything. Our main goal is to put the Monday Musical Club's mission out there to the community, and in so doing we have what we call a musical sampler.
Yeah.
We might have several different types of musicians perform, and afterwards we have a tea and refreshments, and we don't generally charge.
Yeah.
We just ask for donations, and they're very generous.
I love what you do. And how do then students, they vie for these scholarships that you give out, right?
We have annual competitions where students will come in and perform in front of adjudicators, and then the best will go on to finals, and then the finalists are awarded awards based on what area they're competing in.
Right.
And then they're featured at one of our events that later in the year, which is nice.
I understand you may have helped Thomas Lauderdale a little bit way back in the day.
He was one of our award winners back in the day, and he seems to be doing pretty well with it.
He seems to be doing okay.
He's doing okay.
Yeah. And then you mentioned that you have performances that raise funds too, like the time you had James DePriest.
Right. So it's a combination of performances that are open to the public.
Right.
Also, if you go on our website, there's just tons and tons of information, because we have many businesses that also help underwrite the kind of work that we're doing, as well as the individuals who like to support music in our community.
And you've seen, I mean, as someone who's been in the music business, you've seen a number of the local greats that we have, like Tom Grant.
Yeah. Tom actually performed for us last year for our fall sampler, and then just this last Sunday we had Dan Ballmer, guitarist, come and perform for us as well. It was fantastic. So we try to make those connections, because I think the more that we connect these groups, we see how much we have to share It's just it strengthens those bonds and gives our foundation for the performing arts that much more strength.
Yeah, and Cynthia, you're exercising your passion. I mean, music is your passion, and you're spreading the joy to everyone in Portland and keeping classical music alive.
I feel that I am, yes.
Yeah.
And yes, music is my passion. Although I'm not a professional musician, I've loved music all my life.
Yeah.
And I know many people that are just like me who are members of the Monday Musical Club. You don't have to be a music educator. You don't have to be a professional musician. You just have to love music.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're a professional. You're a piano player. You played all over the place.
All over
you?
the place, yeah. I spent a lot of time. I worked for Walt Disney down in LA for 16 years, but also performed for the Beverly Hills Society set. For their private parties and stuff.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. So what we want to do is tell everyone, if you would like to find out more about the Monday Musical Group, you can do that. We're going to put all the information for you on our website at KATU.com. Thank you both so much. And thank you for what you're doing, too.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you for the opportunity, honey.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.